Hey everybody, so before I start the video, I just wanted to say that I'm going to be streaming later today at 5 p.m. MST, and we're going to be playing the Unicorn Pack. So feel free to join. We're going to be doing a lot with the Unicorn Pack, trying to find different synergies, and you don't need to have the pack to play. You can come on, join, have some fun, and we'll get right into it. Is the day and night backgrounds. So the background's going to change from day to night depending on what round you're on. So if you're on odd rounds, I believe it's going to be daytime, and then nighttime is going to show up on even. Yeah, so it says right there every single dingle background. That's interesting. Now has a nighttime variant, so they're going to flip-flop. And then they made a balance update as well, so pigs are only going to be level 1. So I think that's to mitigate the infinite money glitch. Not really a glitch, but the infinite money solution or way, so you can just get like 50/50s and whatever pet that you really want if you can get a certain setup. So yeah, let's go into the Unicorn Pack, and we're just going to go over every single kind of pet. So we got the Baku. Sell if turn number is even. Replace ailment on one friend with +2 health. That's decent. The Axle Handle Hound. So start a battle if the enemy has multiple copies, then deal 10 damage to one random enemy. That's pretty good though. So basically if someone has 2 of any of these pets on round 1, you're instantly going to kill it. So that's pretty good. So I would say always grab one of those if you can. Bargist. I'm gonna butcher a lot of these names just because there are tons of mythical creatures that I don't know how to pronounce. So start a battle, make the last perkless enemy weak. That seems pretty good because it's pretty unlikely that you're gonna have any perks, at least if you're doing Unicorn Pack alone, because these two, I don't think these, yeah, they don't stay with your pet. They're not held foods. So we got start a battle, jump to the front space and gain 1 experience. So I think that can synergize with a couple other pets, like with leveling up, maybe with the Mermal. So if your friend levels up, so if you have the Chuniko, I think he'll jump to the front and then maybe level up if you have him just 1 away. Then the Mermal will gain some health and attack. So +1, +2, +2, +4 until the end of battle. And then mana, I haven't really looked into mana all that often yet, but I think it's just like a source that you can use and spend within battle, and I think it carries over. I'm not sure on that though. So it'll give the nearest friend ahead +1 mana. That's the Alchemedes, the Warg. So deal 1 damage to 1 random enemy. That's when it gains mana. So these two could pair pretty well. Yeah. So that's like kind of like a mosquito almost. That might be good. And then start a battle, you gain +1 health for each time you rolled this turn, up to 3. So, I mean, if you're rolling a lot, that could be good early on. But I feel like early on, you're just trying to buy tons of pets and get level ups. And then Sneaky Egg, start a battle, it automatically faints, and then it summons a 4/2. So it just kind of flops its stats. And then the Cuddle Toad, when you sell it, you get a toy. So instead of buying with like pets like the puppy or the stingray, on buy it gives you a toy. This is on sell, and so you'll get 1 witch toy. So you'll get either a witch broom, which can make 1. So it basically does the ability of the Bargist. Get a magic wand. Random pet friend gets 1 experience, and then give the frontmost give the frontmost friend +1 mana, So that could pair well with the warg as well. So if you got the cuddle toad and you sold it because you have to sell, and then you got these two, that might be decent. The ghost kitten takes 3 less damage. Okay, so this is just a ongoing ability. And then Frost Wolf. So this is one of the new ailments that they have, which is cold. I think it's cold and crisp. That's the other one. And so cold, I believe you take 5 damage once. So instead of being like weakness where you get an extra 3 damage every single time, frost or the cold is a one-time deal and it's a little bit more. Mothman, deal 2 damage to one enemy with ailments. That's when he faints. A drop bear, I haven't heard of that one. Empty front space, jump to the front and deal 3 damage to the last enemy in battle. That sounds pretty good. So it's almost like the doorhead ant, but instead of getting health, it deals damage to the front. That could be good. And then the jackalope, friend jump, deal 2 damage to one random enemy. So those two would pair very nicely. So if you just had one jackalope and 4 drop bears, you could be dealing a good amount of damage. The lucky cat. So when you level up, I guess it's like the fish, but a little bit better. So you level up, you get +2/+2 just for that pet and 1 extra gold. So that seems pretty good if you want to get some fast stats and some extra gold to transition to other pets. The lucky cat could be good. The Ogopogo, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Start a battle, give frontmost pet +1 experience. So I think that's kind of like the salmon of knowledge, but just a little bit less, and it's only on your friendly units. Yeah. Thunderbird, give the frontmost friend +3 mana. So I'm wondering if it's a one-time deal of getting mana like this with the warg. So if you had the warg in front, would it just deal 1 damage, or does it do it for every single number of mana that's given? That'd be interesting to try. The gargoyle, faint, spend mana to give the nearest friend behind +1 health per mana. Okay, so if he's only like 3 mana from the Thunderbird, you give +3 health, and then it kind of doubles and triples. Bigfoot is really good for rolling. So if he just dies, it's kind of like the weasel and marmoset almost mixed together. So if he dies, you just get extra rolls instead of extra money. And then, oh, I've been skipping over the food as well. So Water of Youth, it just transforms your pet. So if I had a cuddle toad or a sneaky egg, I didn't really like what I had. I could kind of gamble a little bit and buy the Water of Youth and put it on him, and it would give me one from that same tier. So if I had Bigfoot, it would also give me one from this tier. It wouldn't give me any of these. And then a love potion. Oh, this one is held food. Okay, give one pet the love potion perk, and it'll give the nearest friend ahead +2 health before battle, which is fine. It's not great. And then wall chicken. So you get +3 attack, but you also get weakened. So I don't know how that could synergize with anything right now that we've seen. The fairy dust seems pretty good if you can add it with a couple other pets. So like I've seen the tassel worm. That would be really good with the tassel worm. So basically you're just hopping in front if there's an empty spot. So it's like the ability of the doorhead ant. And then gingerbread man is like a smaller version of chocolate cake. So instead of fainting your pet, it'll just give you 1 extra experience. And then skeleton dog. This one is like a better version of axolotl, I think. So when it faints, it'll give a random friend permanent 1/1 stats. So if you get him early on and he keeps dying, you put him in the front, he'll randomly stat up your team +1/+1. And that goes up to 2 random and 3 random pets. So that could be good. The Mandrake, start a battle, make 1 tier 2 or lower faint. Wait, make 1 tier 2 or lower faint enemy dazed. So the dazed ability prevents their ability from activating. So does the Mandrake have to faint before they become dazed? But it's at start of battle. I'm kind of confused on that wording. Maybe you guys can let me know down in the comments what you think it means, or if you know exactly what it means, let me know. Fur-bearing trout. Give Rambutan. I don't know if I'm saying these. I'm not sure if I'm saying these right at all. The Rambutan perk to the nearest friend behind, and then +2/+3. So gain +3 mana before attack. Oh, that's actually, that could be pretty good if you have a high statted unit and they spend a bunch of mana. Okay, Mana Hound. Start a battle, give the nearest friend ahead +1 mana for each roll this turn. So it's kind of like the Bunyip, but instead of health, it's doing mana. And then Cali Greyhound. So faint, spend 1 mana to remove health, 1 health per mana. Okay, so if you have like 5 mana on there, it's going to remove 5 health from the 2 most healthy enemies. All right, so that could be decent as well. The Brain Cramp. So empty front space, you jump to the front and gain +2 attack and mount perk. So this is kind of like the Ox and Doorhead Ant mixed together. But since he jumps to the front, there's only 1 trigger for it. So it can't trigger over and over again like the Ox used to be able to. So that could also be good with the Tatzelworm, because he automatically has the Fairy Dust ability with him. The Minotaur. Friend ahead attacks gain +1/+1 for each of the friend's level. For each of the friend's level. Is that for the friend ahead? I'm assuming that is. So if you have like a level, I guess it'd go to level 3. You get +3/+3. So you could be getting +9/+9 on every hit, every attack that he does. So it's like a slightly modified version of Kangaroo. The Wyvern, or Wyvern. Friendly level up, gain 1 extra shop reward. Are these technically called shop rewards and not shop food? Okay. So like a different version of the squirrel, just on level up. The Ouroboros? Ouroboros. Yeah. The Ouroboros. So roll, give unfrozen shop pets +1 health until end of battle for each roll this turn. So that one kind of confuses me a little bit. I'll have to see that in battle how it exactly works. But I'm assuming you have that pet, you roll, and if you don't have any frozen pets, their health is going to go up. And then you can buy them, and it'll only work for that turn. And then it'll go back down. So I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't know if I would like doing the temporary stat stuff. It might be good in versus though, to get something very quickly. The Griffin, I can say that one. So on sale, summon a level 1 treasure map that leads to a treasure chest. And then the treasure chest, when it breaks, oh, that's going to take forever. Holy crap. So instead of taking 2 turns to break and then you get a reward, this one's going to take 4 turns. Because it has to go 2 turns for the treasure map, and then 2 turns for the treasure chest. And then it's going to stock 1 free pet from tier 2 as a 4/4 level 3. Okay, maybe that's worth it. But it's going to take so long to level up. So I guess if you buy, and it's on sell, it's not on buy. Okay. That's going to be tricky. I mean, you'll automatically get a level 3, 12/12. So that could be good. It's just going to take a long time to work, and you can't buy any other toys either. So health potion, as you assume, it would give you more health. But instead you get +3 health for each level before battle. Okay, so this is a held food. So if you have a level 1, it's going to give +3, level 2 +6, level 3 +9. And it's before each battle. Is that permanent stats? It doesn't say till end of turn or end of battle. So maybe that's permanent stats. Easter egg. Give 1 pet the Easter egg perk. Summon a 2/1 bunny after fainting that attacks for double damage. So he'd be doing 4. I mean, if you could get a lot of attack on a summon unit, then that could be good. Just right porridge. Give 1 pet +3 to their lowest stat. So if you have... Does that account for mana as well? I don't know if mana counts as a stat. I don't think it does. But if you have health and attack and you're like a 1/5, it'll give you 3 attack. So just kind of balance things out a little bit. Then you got the Kraken. So start a battle, remove 20% of their health from all pets. So this is like the opposite version of the armadillo. That'd be kind of interesting to have the Kraken and armadillo kind of fight each other out. So yeah, it goes 20, 40, 60%. Because I guess you can't do 100% because that would just kill everyone. So then we got the visitor. So on faint, make all pets within 1 space exposed. And the exposed is taking double damage twice. That's crazy. Getting the double damage. So it's like salt, but it's guaranteed. Doesn't matter the tier. But I think it goes on your pet as well. So you'd either have to have something that replaces yours, kind of like a turtle or something, to get more protection, or have tons of summons. Vampire Bat, enemy gained ailment, deal 3 damage to it and gain that much as health. That's pretty good. I kind of like the Vampire Bat. So if you paired these two together, you could give the first one double damage and then he would get hit. So do 6 damage as a tier 4. That's decent. Yeah, I kind of like the Vampire Bat. The Tiger Bug. So empty front space, you jump to the front, deal 3 damage to the first 2 enemies. That's pretty good too. So that would pair with the Drop Bear and the Jackalope. Those would be good. And then also the Tatzelworm. It's basically a better version of the Jackalope, I think. Or no, it's a little bit different. So instead of a friend jumping, they have to feint. And so you could have the Sneaky Egg in front, because that'll give you multiple triggers. And then if you put Fairy Dust on your whole team, they'll just keep hopping in front of the Tatzelworm and he'll keep doing damage. So that could be decent. The Cyclops. So friend level up, give it +2 mana and 1 experience. That's pretty good. It's weird that you're giving experience on a level up though. But if you have him level 3, then if you get any pet to level 2, they automatically become a level 3. So that's kind of cool. That's a good way to transition into other pets. So I think if you buy the Cyclops, get him a level 2, and then you start buying any of the tier 5s and 6s, you're going to level up pretty quickly. The Chimera. So faint, spend mana to summon one pet with +1. So 1 attack, 2 health per mana. Okay. I'm guessing it spends all your mana. So if you have 3 mana, that'd be a 3/6. Okay, that's not bad. It's kind of like a different version of Rooster, but using the mana instead of attack. The Rock. So start a battle, give 1 random friend ahead +2 mana. Triggers 3 times. Triggers 3 times. So if you had him in the second slot, it would only focus the first pet. Dang. Okay, that's pretty good. If you could pair that with something else, I don't remember. I mean, if you could pair that with the Chimera, that would be good. Because then he'd automatically get 6 mana. So then, even if you had a level 1 for both of them, it'd be a 6/12. That's pretty good. So if you roll 6 times, give the 2 highest tier friends +1 attack. Okay, so if you're rolling a lot, this could be good. I mean, if you pair that with Bigfoot, that's good. So, because you could have a level 3 Bigfoot and you could roll a lot. Abomination. So end turn, swallow and copy the leftmost start of battle shop pet until end of battle. Okay, so I think what that means is it's kind of like the beluga whale where it'll swallow up a pet from the shop. But this is a one-time thing. Oh, it can swallow up 2 or 3. The only thing that I feel like would suck about this is if you're freezing a pet. It's going to suck it up and then you can't freeze any of your pets. So I feel like they should change that to unfrozen to make it a little bit better. And then we got magic beans. And so you give them magic beans. The next turn they get a golden egg. And so you deal 5 damage before attacking, just once. And then it also sells for 3 extra gold. So it's like a better version of rice, a way better version. And avocado, actually. Because you get more gold. I guess avocado is you automatically get it. You don't have to sell. But that seems pretty good if you're knowing you're going to sell him pretty soon, but you still want to get some attack going. So I would say that's a good buy. Drink me liquid. Remove 2 attack from 1 pet, then give it +5 health. So is that to a random pet or can you choose? So it's like an amplified version of broccoli, I think. Eat me cake. So it just does the opposite. Then we got the red dragon. So start a battle, make the last enemy crisp. And the crisp, they take 6 damage after any attack once. So they could be, so like this one, he's going to be in the very back. If the front pets attack, he's still going to take damage. So that could be decent. The only thing is it could be replaced with something else if it's not like instant attack or anything. So the unicorn, friend gained ailment, replace it with permanent +2/+2. Ooh, so this is like a different version of the axolotl with trigger or with limits, but it does more stats. Interesting. We got the Loveland Frogman. So friend jumped, give it permanent +1/+2 attack. So that could pair with the tiger bug, the drop bear, if you still have those around at this point. And you can scale them up because it's permanent stats. And then the Salmon of Knowledge. This is the one I've been looking forward to, just because it says salmon. Start a battle. It gives the 2 frontmost pets and enemies +2 experience. So it could be really good or really bad, depending on what your team has. And then the Jersey Devil, friend summon, give it +1 attack, +1 health for each level 3 pet sold this game. Level 3? Wait. That doesn't sound very good. Unless I'm misunderstanding something. So if you have a friend summoned, you give it +1/+1 for each level 3 pet sold this game. So if you haven't sold anything, it does nothing. Let me know if I'm understanding that correctly down in the comments. I'm not sure, because if that's true, that doesn't sound very good. The Pixiu, I don't know how to say this one. Faint, spend 6 mana to gain 3 gold next turn. Okay. That could be good to keep rolling. And I mean, you get a lot of money that way. So, yeah, if you pair that with the Rock and the Pixiu, or PU, I don't know how to say it. That's an automatic 3 gold with 2 level 1s. So that could be good. The Kitsune, friend faints, transfer all friendly mana +2 to the nearest friend ahead. Okay, so you could stick them in the back with something that spends mana in the 4th spot, and then they keep dying and it keeps adding more mana. So that could work. Nessie. So faint, summon 1 Nessie with +2 attack, +2 health for each roll this turn. Up to 10. That's pretty generous, up to 10. So you could get a 20/20 with the level 1 if you rolled 10 times. And then the Nessie, that summon has no ability. Wait a second. You guys notice that? So it says +2 attack, but then it's a 2/3 right here. So is it starting at a 2/3 and then it adds +2/+2? So if you rolled once, it would be a 4/5. Is that how it? If that's how it is, Nessie could be insanely good. So Bad Dog, on buy, choose 1 level toy that brings doom and chaos. So you could have Pandora's Box, start a battle, give all pets random perks and ailments. That could be fun. And then Evil Book, empty front space, summon 1 6/6 old one in battle that deals 6 damage to all other pets. I don't know what an old one is. Wait. Is that every time there's a front? I don't know. It sounds like it would happen every single time. But it has to be just a 1 trigger, because that would be infinite. Because there's always an empty space in front. I'll have to see how that one works. Werewolf, start a battle. If turn number is even, gain 100% attack and health. So this kind of feeds into the day-night cycles that we have with the pack, or the backgrounds. So if it's nighttime, he gets a lot of attack and health. And then chocolate, we all know what chocolate does. Yggdrasil fruit. So you summon 2/3/3 Nordic goats after fainting. I don't think the goats do anything. I don't think they have abilities. Give one pet plus 6 mana. That's good. The Manticore. So enemy ailments are 2 times worse. So this is like the inverse of the Panther, but for every single enemy ailment. So that could be good. If you pair that with even the Barghest, but they have to be perkless. That's the thing with the Barghest. Okay. Or if you added it with Phoenix, make any 3 random pets crisp. Because then it would double and it would do 6, so it would do 12 damage. And that's pretty good. So the Phoenix can be good as well. Because it has to faint. And then... Wait a second. Make any 6 random pets? Oh. That happens to all pets. So all 3 could be just your team. So that's kind of risky doing that with the Phoenix. And then you summon a 6/6 young Phoenix or 12/12, 18/18. Yeah, that's going to be a little risky sometimes. Unless you have the unicorn, then that could heal them. Because it would replace it. So maybe unicorn and Phoenix would be a good matchup. And then the Quetzalcoatl. Trying to use my terrible Spanish to... I think that's from Ecuador. So end turn, give 1 random tier 3 or lower friend +2 experience. So that's only good if you have these or lower. I feel like by that time you're already going to have them leveled up or you're going to have better pets. I don't know how I feel about that one. Team Spirit, friend level up, give friends +1 +2 health. So I'm assuming that's to everyone, which is going to be very good. A lot of scaling if you can level up. Which, I mean, if you have the Cyclops, you level up once, you basically get 2 for free. The Sleipnir. So start a battle, give the frontmost friend +1 mana for each 2 attack this has. So automatically it's going to give you 4 mana. And then he'll do it for 2 and then 3. So that could be good. If you could stat him up like very, very fast, then you just have, where is it? The Chimera. That could be good. Yeah, there's a lot of good synergy in here. So the Sea Serpent, so faint. Spend 1 mana to deal 2 damage per mana to the most healthy enemy. Or if you have a bunch of these with the Sleipnir, that could be good. Because then they all get 1 mana for 2 attack. So you get 4 mana. So you'd be dealing 8 damage to the healthiest enemy. That's pretty good. And then the Yeti. I've heard a lot about the Yeti. So end turn, roll 3 times while freezing duplicate pets. I don't understand it though. So you roll 3 times. Do you just get free rolls, or because it's at the end of your turn? If someone could explain that to me down in the comments, that'd be very helpful. Because I've seen people use him and say he's very good, but I don't know. I just don't understand the wordage on that. Cerberus, so empty front space. There's a lot of pets that do empty front space. Summon 1/8/8 fire pup front. Works 1 time per turn. So if you had Cerberus and the Tatzelworm, that could be good. Because you have Cerberus in the back. Imagine if you had 3 of him. And then you had the Tatzelworm and the Sneaky Egg. That would be good. Because then he would die and he would just start spamming. He would die again. Then one of them would summon an 8/8 fire pup. And it just unlimited snipes. Yeah, that would be good. And then Hydra, you summon 1/5/5 head for each 10 attack it has on feint. So if you get him up to 50 attack, then I feel like you have to have him in the back though if you're going to have him so big, because it's going to spawn 5 if you have him at 50. So I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's going to be good because they're going to be big, but it's going to take a lot of space. And then the Behemoth. This one's crazy. So end of turn, you gain +2/+2, irregardless, and his attack can go up to 100. So you could have a 100/100 Behemoth, or you could have 5 of them if you really wanted to. And he just scales by himself. So he's a 12/12. I mean, you look at all these other stats. 7/4, 8/8's kind of big. 8/5, 6/6, 8/8, 10/6, 12/12. I think that's the highest of any pet I've seen. And then we got the Compito. So transform one pet into another from a higher tier. So that would be good if you have any of these pets that you are wanting to get rid of, but you want to get something bigger. So that could be good. Peach of Immortality. The more of this you buy, the more it does. So if you buy 1, it'll give +1/+1. If you buy 2, it'll give you +2/+2, +3/+3. So I mean, this could be good if you had the chipmunk and you gave, oh no, because that's health food. I don't know, because with this one you just have to buy a lot, and I don't know how worth it. Because in other packs you have the chicken leg, and that's an automatic +3/+3. Oh, it's this game, not this round. Okay, so I guess the more you buy, so it transitions between rounds. And then Cornucopia. You get to choose 1 free tier 6 food to stock from all packs, which is crazy. So you buy that, and then you get to choose. I think it's going to be like the toys where it only gives you like 2 or 3 options, but still for mini pack, that's pretty good. And then there's also the custom ones. So there's even more here. So we're not forgetting about these guys. So we got the Basilisk. So start a battle, transform the nearest pet ahead to a rock with +2 health. It doesn't tell us what the rock does. I'm assuming they have no ability. Then we got the Nightcrawler. So on feint, summon 1 crawler with 3 attack, 1 health for each friend summoned this turn. Okay. That's decent. So you'd probably want to have him in the back and then have a couple of friends summon. So you could have the Sneaky Egg there. The Sphinx. So on buy, choose 1 level 1 adventurous toy. So Magic Carpet, friend summon, give it 1 attack. Meh. Magic Lamp, friendly level up, give it +1/+1 or +2/+2 +3/+3. Okay, so that's kind of like the clownfish, but it's a toy. That could be helpful if you know you're going to level up a lot of things. Chupacabra. So on knockout, give +1 health to one random friend, triggers 3 times. So a friendly version of the hippo, and it only gives health. It's a tier 2, whereas the hippo's a tier 4. The golden beetle, sell, gain +1 gold, triple if attack is at least 10. Interesting. So if you scale him up and then you sell him, they'll triple. That could be a lot of gold though. Wait, how does that work with the gold cap? If you have it at a level 3, it's going to triple for 30 gold. You can only have, I think it's 29 gold, right? So you're going to be missing out on 1 gold. But that's a lot of gold. Okay, interesting. The foo dog. He looks kind of funky. So buy, give future shop pets from the next tier permanent +2 health. Oh, I kind of like that. So you could buy a couple of them and then the next tier. So it'd be good if you're going to be leveling up. A tree ant. Start a battle. If this has 6 or less attack, gain coconut perk. Okay, so you level them up and then you can have more attack. That's all right. It's like a worse version of the Doberman, but I mean the Doberman has a limit on what kind of pets you can have as friends. So slime. On faint, summon 1/2/2 slime for each 2 battles fought. Whoa. That's gonna get messy. That's gonna get messy, because if you have him and then he's in battle for 6, he's gonna summon 3. So does he summon anything when you first buy him? I don't think so, because he hasn't fought 2 battles yet. Or does it round up? I don't know. Pegasus, friend summon, give 3 friends +1 attack until end of battle. That's good if you're trying to transition. The Deer Lord. End turn, knock out the nearest friend ahead and stock 1 free bacon. So, I mean, you could pair that with... No, because that's not on faint. I'm not really seeing any... Okay, you could pair it with Bigfoot. There's not any other faint pets that like give you stuff that I've seen. Faint. They all spend mana. I guess you could do that and get... and summon one pet? Is it a random pet? I don't know. So I don't know how I feel about that one. A fairy. So buy, choose 1 wondrous toy. There's all these different toys. All friends fainted. Summon 1/6/6 salmon of wisdom in battle. All right. So that would be good if you have like a kamikaze team that just destroys everything, and then you'll summon a salmon of wisdom. Tinderbox, empty front space, summon 1/6/6 giant eyes dog up front in battle once. Okay, a lot of empty front space synergy going on. A rootling, end turn. Give 2 friends with less health than this, +1 attack, +1 health. Okay. And then give 2 friends. Yeah, okay, it's always 2 friends. That's pretty good, I would say. You're just constantly scaling. An Anubis. So start a battle, activate tier 2 or lower. Faint friends front to back. So you don't actually make them faint, you just trigger it. Okay. Old Mouse, end turn, summon one random level 1 nostalgic toy. And you can have the Candelabra. 3 friends bought, give all friends permanent +1/+1 attack. That's pretty good if you're trying to transition into other stuff. Holy crap, there's so many of these. Glass shoes. 3 friends faint. Golden harp, spend 12 gold, give all friends permanent +1/+1 health and attack. Lock of hair. So this is just 3 of anything bought or used. Magic mirror. Pickaxe, you roll 7 times. Okay, that one seems good. You have that with Bigfoot. Friend jump, give all friends permanent. That one's good too if you have... Oh, pairing that with like the drop bear and the ones I've been talking about, that would be insanely good. And then Rosebud, 2 friendly level up, give all friends... that one's not as good. Hippocampus, friends gain health, give it +1 attack, double in battle. Okay. Fairy. Oh, we already went over those. Boitada. Before attack, make the target crisp. Works 1 time. That's good. I like that one. Nice and simple. A Kappa. So faint. Summon 1 random 14/16 pet from tier 3 up front for you. And the opponent. Interesting. So they would just cancel each other out. A Mimic, 3 friends faint, gain +1 gold on the next turn. Okay, so stick him in the back. Norikabi, takes 4 less damage, works 3 times per turn. That's pretty good. So he's pretty tough. I wonder how that would work with adding garlic and lemon. A Tangnos. So on by, give future Tangrisneer. Is that this one? Yeah. +2/+2 attack. How do you buy them though? I guess you buy them like this because you can also get them from this fruit. I'm assuming that those are the Nordic goats. The Great One. Okay, that's the one I was talking about. Summoned. Deal 6 damage to all other pets. Whoa. That's kind of crazy. The Leviathan. And turn summon 4... What? And turn summon 4 10/10 fishes? At the... What? So you buy that and you just have him all by himself. And you can sell them? And then it happens again? Is that what you can do? If so, that's crazy. Questing beast, sell, choose 1 level king toy. Excalibur, end turn, give the backmost friend +1/+1 health. +2/+2, +3/+3. Meh, it's alright. Holy Grail, break, stock 1 free holy water. So that's the thing that transforms your pets. And then the Cockatrice. Start a battle, transform the backmost level 1 or lower enemy to rock. Okay. I played once and I got a level 3 Tasselworm. So, and a level 3 Sneaky Egg, sorry. So that'll do it for the Unicorn Pack. I'm doing the stream later today at 5 p.m. MST. So if you guys can join, we can all play the Unicorn Pack together. You don't have to have the pack to play. You can just hop on and it'll be great. So thanks for tuning in, guys. That's the Unicorn Pack. I'll see you later today.